Welcome to PSM Perfect Solution for Maths. I'm your tutor Sumant PF. Some of the students are asked this question, solve this question once again because they have some doubt in this question. So I brought this question, that is important question on arithmetic progression. Question is three numbers are in AP whose sum is 21 and their product is 231. Find terms. They have already know the answer, that is not the problem, but their question is why we have to take here the three terms as one is we have to take as a, that is a first term we can take or anything, and next they are asking the previous term we can take as a minus d, and next term we have to take as a plus d. Why we have to take like this way only? Because one is a minus d, one is a, and one more is a plus d. So they are asking they can solve by a plus d, and okay, a plus d and a plus 2d, because in the school and everywhere they have thought like this way: the first term we will consider as a, yes, second term we will consider as a plus d, and the third term we will consider as a plus 2d. But why we have to consider here the first term as a minus d, second term is a, and the third term is a plus d? That was the question. So in this question they have given three numbers are in AP. Okay, that AP means there is a difference of common difference you will have for each term. If you have the first number as 3, so next number if you will take as a 8, and next number it will be a 13, because the common difference over here must be same. So plus 5 and plus 5, everywhere I have plus 5 difference, so common difference. So we have to take the 3 as what? A. Yes, next one is a plus d, and next one we can take as a plus 2d. But the same 3 8 13, once again I will write 3 8 13, I will write once again. I can take the first term as a also, or the second term as a also, because if you will take this term as a, so next term you can take as a common difference we have, that is a plus d. Okay, that is the next, that is common difference you have to add, and you can take as a plus d. So a value we can take over here is 8, and d value already we know that is a 5 difference. So here this is 8, so 8 plus 5, that is 13. So previous term, because we have this 3 also, yes, so the previous term we can take as what? A minus d, because d less. So for 8, if you consider this 8, how much less? If 8 will be a 3, that is 5. So again we can take as a 8 minus 5, that is equals to 3. So this is the thing. So we can take the first term a, or we can take the middle term a. If you want, you can take that like this way also. The same question, 3 8 13, if we have this 13 we can consider as a, the previous term will be a minus d, and the previous term will be a minus 2 times d. So to the first term, or what we will consider a term, on the right hand side if you will move, it will be a plus d, a plus 2d. The same thing if you are going left hand side, you are moving towards the left hand side, it will be difference we have to minus, that is minus d, next will be minus 2d, it will continue so further. So this is the small basic thing. Now we will solve this question. So according to this question, there are three terms in AP, that is the first three terms we can consider, or any three terms we can consider. So here according to this we can consider A, one is A minus D, the previous term, and next term is A plus D. I am telling you, you have to go with this only. If the three terms are given in AP, it must be how to write down in terms of A minus D, A and A plus D. Why we can't go with that A plus D and A plus 2D? Because we will solve by both the method, and you can see how much simple it is. Because here you see, if you will add these three terms, that is a minus d plus a plus d, means the three terms we are adding, that is the first term, second term, and third term. We will add this together. But remember here, a all are positive, so we can write down that a plus a as what? 3 times a. Understood? But here you can see that d is negative and here d is positive, so both of them get cancelled. So this is the thing why we have to use that a minus d, a and a plus d. Coming to further, this d will get cancelled, means here we don't have any d, that is equals to, see the coming to the question, three numbers are in AP whose sum is 21, means sum means addition. If you will add together all the three terms, it will be 21, so this will be 21. So you can find directly the a value, 21 divide by 3, because this 3 when you shift it will divide. So a value will become 7. So easily you found the a value over here. Coming to this part, if you are using this equation, that is the a plus d and a plus 2d, the same question we will move further. What is the question? Some of the three numbers are in AP whose sum is 21. So a plus d, a plus 2d. If you add together, you must get the 21. So if you add together a plus a, that is 3a, d plus 2d, that will be 3d, is equals to 21. So remember here you have both the unknown things. That's a also unknown, d also unknown. So one thing we can take common, the 3 we can take common. 3 into a plus d is equals to 21. So a plus d is equals to 21 by 3, that is equals to 7. Okay, so a plus d, that is the middle term. See, a plus d is the middle term, that value is 7. So you can tell that here a plus d is equal to 7, here a is equal to 7. So lots of confusion, sir. See, I am telling you how to use any one method. You can't use both the method to solve the same problem. So here a value 7 is given. A value 7 means the middle term value only. The middle term is 7. Here also you can see the middle term is 7. It is not that first term is 7 or a last term is 7. The middle term is 7. Here also we got the middle term as 7. Here also we got the middle term as 7. Understood? So don't get confused. Now we have to find the previous term of the middle term and the second next of the middle term. Here also same. So one advantage you can see over here using this method. What is the advantage using this method? A minus d, a and a plus d. Here you can get the a value directly. Means here the common difference is not exist. So you can directly write down that a value. But coming to this method, what happened? Here a plus d is equal to 7. How to find the a value? What is the a value? What is the d value? It is lots of confusion you will have, because again you have to check that. Next question is that they have given the product of their product is a 231. There you have to substitute. Again there you are going to get in terms of square. See here, if you want to using this method, if you want to solve by this method, if you will continue this method, what will happen? You see here the product is 231 they have given. So product means multiplication. A into a minus d into a plus 2d is equals to 231. Remember I am writing here what they are using the second method. So here a value we don't know, a minus d value we don't know, a plus 2d value also we don't know, but that is equals to 231. So now if you will multiply a into a into a, it will become a cube. Understood? So the final thing what you are going to get over here in terms of a cube. So that is very difficulty to find now. So a cube, afterwards again it will come in terms of a and d square, everything it will come. So here you have d and here you have 2d. So again it will coming a d square. But one small thing you can do, a minus d. This a plus 2d can be written as a plus d plus d. Okay, so here the a plus d is 7. So at lots of confusion you will have, lots of calculation you have to solve by this method. So you are not going to get the answer directly. So we will use this type of method when the 3 terms are given or 4 numbers are given in AP. How to find? Now you can coming back to this question problem. So here the question, according to the question, the product of 3 terms. What we have taken, the 3 numbers are a minus d, a and a plus d. So I will write down that same thing. A minus d into a plus d is equals to 231. One thing clearly you can see, a value is 7 already we found, that we can substitute in this. Yes, or we can write down one more thing, easy method over here. See here a minus d we have. So simple simplification, a plus d we have. What is a minus d into a plus d? So it is in a, we can multiply the identity, we can use a minus b into a plus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Yes, a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. That method identity we can use over here. So this can be written as a square minus d square, okay, into a. This a is left, that I will write on here. that is equals to 231. So next the a value, now you can substitute. What is the a value? A value is 7. 7 square minus d square into 7 is equals to 231. So next for the simplification, 7 square is how much? 49 minus d square, bracket I will put, that is equals to 231. Here what I will do, this 7 I will shift on the other side. When we will shift the 7 on the other side, it will divide. Okay. Now the further calculation, here you have 49 minus d square, that is equals to 231 divided by 7. 7 1s are 7 3s are 21, again 2 will have 7 3s are 21, so 33 is left. Now we can shift this d square only that side because the d is having the negative sign. So what we will do, this 49 we will keep it as it is. The d square only we will shift, that will become 33 plus d square. Why I am shifting here d value, the d square unknown thing, because here we have minus d square, so I want to make it positive d square. Now 33 we can bring this side. So what will happen, 49 minus 33 is equals to d square. So here 49 minus 33 is nothing but 16 is equals to d square. So square on the other side, what will happen when you shift the square on the other side? So what will happen? So several members know this already, that is nothing but square root. Square root of 16 is equals to d. So d value will become, square root of 16 is nothing but 4. So d value is 4. Okay, so d value, one more thing we have, that is when you will shift the square on the other side, it will become plus or minus. Remember, plus or minus it will be. So you can take that or you can leave. If you want to take that, you can write down here plus or minus, means d value will be plus 4 or d value will be minus 4. So that is both the thing is suitable for this. Don't worry, d is a positive 4 or negative 4, let it be. When you substitute in the formula, that is d position, you are going to get. So now we will take that a minus d is the first term. A minus d is equals to a value, we know what is the a value, 7, and minus the d value we will take as a 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So a minus d term value is 3. So next a value we know directly 7. So what is a plus d? So 7 plus 4, 7 plus 4 is 11. So there are the 3 terms of AP. So one is 3, one is 7, and next one is 11. So simplification we have, and easily we can solve. 3, 7 and 11 are the 3 numbers. Okay, if you want d is equal to minus 4 also, you substitute in the same problem, you are going to get the same answer. For what you are going to get is 11, 7 and 3. Same, that is AP. 3 numbers we have, 11, 7, 3 or 3, 7, 11, both are correct answer. So this is the thing, how to solve. Why I have to take that a minus d, a and a plus d? Why I can't take that a plus d and a plus 2d? Because if you will take a plus d and a plus 2d, it will going to have the power, more powers. So remember, go for a minus d, a and a plus d only. So if you have any doubt regarding the class 10th mathematics problem, you can ask me anytime how to solve, what we have to do, why we have to take, like this way question you may have, you can ask me anytime. So link is given in the description, there you have to go and check my social media content anywhere. You can text me or you can send a comment over here for this video if you have any doubt regarding any syllabus regarding the maths class 10th. So this much for today's video. Thank you for watching PSM, First Rate Solution for Maths. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you very much.